to this channel. So finished 1-0 United, and I don't really think I need to say anything. So player ratings, but obviously I can't start that before mentioning some of the appalling decisions that faced us. I've never seen anything like it. I saw a great tweet by Matt Wilson which said it was a bit like losing to Apple or Amazon. It's just extreme capitalism. Yeah, I mean, there's the penalty, which was a penalty. The free foul on Gallagher before their penalty, which was a foul. The penalty decision itself, which was harsh, because where's he meant to put his arm? The only way he avoids that is if he doesn't have one. The retake, Bruno Fernandes skips that 7 times. What's Sam Johnstone meant to do? Phenomenal stuff, by the way. I mean, I'm not getting into it. I don't think I need to explain it. Player ratings. Sam Johnstone, absolute man of the match. I'm going to actually give him a 10. Because he was robbed of a clean sheet. He not only played phenomenally and made 3 or 4 world-class saves, he actually saved Bruno Fernandes' initial penalty, and he's one of the best penalty takers in the world. He saved that. A phenomenal stop. Had to retake it. I don't think anyone was angry at him for the penalty conceded, because, well, you can't be, can you? But Sam Johnstone should have had a clean sheet because he deserved one. He was brilliant, and I don't think anyone. I think anyone who's still on the Sam Johnstone hate parade, that bus has just careered off a cliff. He's plays fantastic. We're lucky to have him. The simple fact of the matter is, everybody mentions about his box control and everything, but the fact, you've got to think, if he had the ability that he did in controlling his area, he wouldn't be at West Brom. It's as simple as that. He would be at a much higher club, because his shot stopping is up there with some of the best. Connor Townsend, I'm going to give him an 7.5. He was excellent. I know Gibber had COVID, but he's keeping him out of the squad, and I seem to be one of the only ones that actually agrees with that decision. Connor Townsend's a hard worker. He plays for the shirt, and he's done nothing wrong so far, so he shouldn't lose his spot. He was excellent. He was up and down the wings. He was causing problems. He had a chance. He probably could have. He maybe should have scored, but he is a defender, so he if that had fell to someone like Carlin Grant, we would have scored that goal. But oh well, you can't say much. He played brilliantly, and no harsh words on him. Semi Ajayi, I'm going to give him a 7. He played pretty well. A couple of sloppy passes, but apart from that, good from start to finish. Managed to cancel out the threat that Rashford and Martial were providing generally, as did Carl Bartley. I'm going to give the same rating too. They were both brilliant. Ivanovic, I'm going to give him an 8, because Sam Johnson's really improved under Ivanovic as well, because Ivanovic is a leader, and that's exactly what we need. He's solid, he shouts, he gives orders, he controls his area, he's a good header of the ball. He's exactly what we need, and for his age, his fitness is off the scale. He's fantastic. Darnell Furlong, I'm going to give him a 7. He played well. He's up and down the wings. He works hard. He causes nuisances. He brings an attacking threat. He was the. I don't want to say he was at fault for the penalty, because I'm not actually angry at him for the penalty, because I don't see how anybody could be. Where's he meant to put his arm? It was a harsh decision, but that pretty much just sums up the entire game. Sawyers, I'm actually going to give him a 7. He didn't play that badly. I think people were a bit worried at first, but in all fairness, he came in, he did his job. He was actually playing forward passes, which I don't think any of us expected. He worked hard, and he was all over the pitch. I'm going to give him a 7. Conor Gallagher, I'm going to give him a 9. I think if it wasn't for Sam Johnstone, he would have been an absolute clear man of the match. He technically won us a penalty. In fact, it was chalked off because that was a terrible decision. But he was a nuisance. He made himself. He was all over the pitch. He doesn't stop running at all. I don't know where he gets the energy from. He sprints everywhere. He's going to be a world-class player. I think Albion fans are going to have to accept pretty early that we won't keep him at the end of the season because he is absolutely fantastic. And he's a proven Premier League player, in my opinion. Now, he's all over the pitch. I love the guy. And then you go to the attacking players. Grady, number 7, he played better than he has done recently. He was a bit more of an attacking threat. He played some better passes. He's had a slow start to the season, but hopefully he picks up soon. We've got big games coming up against Sheffield United, Palace and Newcastle, the sort of games where his speed and stuff are really going to be what matters, because they have pacey players as well off breaks and stuff. So we need Grady to come into his element. But fingers crossed he does, because I love him. Pereira, I'm giving him a 7.5. He was good. Given he's just come off COVID, he didn't look like he's missed a beat. He was back to his better self, playing in that sort of 10/wing position, which I believe is his best. He's not a winger, he's a number 10, but he can play coming in, which he was allowed to do yesterday. He was dangerous. He didn't let Tellez go anywhere. He played well, and I think that we need to see the best of him in these coming up games. And then we come to, I'm trying to think, Carlin Grant. I'm going to give him a 7. He didn't get all that many chances, but he was dangerous. He kept running. He played some good passes, and he looks like he fits the system quite well. I know we've not scored that many, and we do need to score more, but he does fit our play very well. I think the goals will come for him. He's already got his first. I think he'll get some more. Substitutes. Callum Robinson, I'm actually going to give him a 7.5. He was dangerous the second he comes onto the pitch. My personal opinion is I believe he deserves a start. He is fantastic. He hit the crossbar from a worldie of a shot. What a goal that would have been if it went in. It was inches from going in. He's such a brilliant player. And I think he deserves a start, so I'm going to give him a 7.5. I'm going to give Kravinovic a 7. Actually, I'll give him a 6.5. He didn't have too much to do when he came on, but when he did, he tied the play together well, and he kept moving and stuff. He was working hard, and he was just all over the pitch. Second he comes on, Kravinovic is an important player for us, and I like him a lot. I can't actually remember who the other sub was, but oh well. That's my overall player ratings. From what I believe to be a very positive performance. I know we lost, but my personal opinion is, had that penalty been given to us, which it should have been, we could have actually won that game, let alone drawn it. It was an unfair game, but unfortunately with this pathetic VAR, that's something you're just going to have to live with in football now. Game's gone, but we look forward to our next game, which is Sheffield United at home. I believe if we play like we did yesterday, we will win. So let's just hope we do play like we did yesterday. Come on, you baggies. We all believe in you, and we're going to stay up the baggies.